following episode contains explicit content. You've been warned.
Like everything, everybody's so unhappy about everything else, and it's always, they want to look back and remember what they perceive to be better days. Even though I remember when I was in high school, I was bitching about everything and wanting to be an adult. Mm-hmm. Now I'm an adult going, man, I wish I could. I want a Happy Meal.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be something they're not and have shit they ain't got. Don't be a dick. Don't be an asshole. Just be nice. You don't have to be that guy. Show some respect. Just be a person. Love one another.
Woo! I'm poked up and ready to go. Yes. It's hot in here, ain't it?
Just you. Hotness.
Are we fucking recording?
The you hotness.
You're not fucking recording.
Yeah, we're recording.
No, you're not. Nuh-uh. Oh, it's moving real slow.
No, it was just zoomed way out.
Psych! You thought we were going to be separate, but we're together today.
Together apart.
Wasn't Hillary Clinton better together? Didn't she come up with that?
Love trumps hate.
She probably came up with that herself.
Love trumps hate.
And we do. We love him. And we love his hate.
Unless you're an elite pedophile ring.
I'm more.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Brain Snacks with Jaxon and Max. You were saying?
Well, we were talking about love and hate and all that. I was thinking more like, I don't know if you remember Marilyn Manson, one of his chants for the crowd was, "We hate love, we love hate." So, and I like that. I really, really like that.
Nice to know that you support a sexual predator.
Yep. Well, that's still to be determined.
So, it is yet to be proven in a court of law.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Love is love. Love wins.
Yeah. Do you want to get into a debate about, again, forcing love onto somebody?
No.
I mean, it's assault.
Well, but it's still,
love is not love.
Hey, but
love can also be assault.
Hold on a second, because we talk so much about cancel culture. That's exactly what came from Mr. Manson, Brian Warner. So we got to keep it at distance, and it's not been proven. Maybe
proven until proven guilty.
We hate love.
Innocent until proven guilty.
And even still,
but also we don't advocate forcing your love onto an unwilling participant. That's not cool. No.
But before we get into it, though, can you separate Can you separate the art from the artist when something happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'll ask people that.
I don't think Brian Warner can anymore. I think he just embraced it.
Yeah.
He's been Marilyn Manson for so long now.
Right.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Brain Snacks with Jaxon Max.
What up?
Not so remote show. You guys thought we were going to be in a different format, didn't you? Welcome to our weekly Thursday show. Jaxon has been riled up about something. He's trying to see if we, myself included, because I haven't heard the story yet, if this was real or not.
Boy, have I got the Florida man for you guys this week.
Oh, we have a Florida man of the week?
Oh, we've got a Florida man of the fucking century right here. Listen to this.
This century? Really?
Yep. I want to believe this story is so fucking bad, but parts of it I can't. And I we just briefly read it, so I'll get you guys to weigh in.
What you got?
I had to fight. Florida man survives in the swamp for 3 days after losing an arm to an alligator.
I'm going to go true.
Yeah.
I'm going to go true. So Florida man loses an arm to an alligator.
Yes.
And then he survived for 3 days in the wilderness.
Wanted to spend a few days at the Manatee Fish Camp in Miyaca City, Florida. Never heard of it. Probably not a real place.
Or it's a place you've never heard of because nobody goes there.
Right.
Because
it's a fucking swamp.
Because there's alligators that'll eat your fucking arm.
Yeah. He was swimming for almost 3 hours in the lake trying to get back to his van after getting lost. That's when he looked over and saw the eye of the alligator. The 43-year-old Sarasota, Florida man panicked, tried escaping, but a nearly 7-foot alligator grabbed the hold of his forearm and would not let go. He went under.
Did you hear Eye of the Tiger when you said Eye of the Alligator?
It's the Eye of the Gator.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, but like that, I didn't want to just gloss over that.
I mean, like you're swimming and then a damn gator bites your fucking arm.
Rah.
Okay. So he went under and under again. The alligator was trying to drown him.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And so, with a bone poking out of his arm, Merda swam back to the shore, bleeding and scared to death. He was almost ready to give up. This is a quote. I was like, man, I ain't got nothing to live for. Let's just lay and die. To hell with it, Merda said. I just can't figure out why I wouldn't give up. I'm not a quitter. I couldn't do it. That's his quote.
Oh, God. I really wish we had that audio.
And he spent 3 days. This is the part that gets me. And this is the part where I feel like there's some embellishment, okay? He said he spent 3 days trying to find help. Merda spent the next 3 days trying to find help as flies swarmed the open wound on his right arm.
That thing festered.
Yeah. He'd survive by eating flowers and drinking handfuls of the muddy lake water. He followed the power lines trying to get out of the swamp. Most nights he slept in water 3 inches deep.
Oh, God.
And Merda finally made it to a barbed wire fence where he found a bystander who was able to call for help. Whoa-de, cryo-de.
Okay, so feasible. If he wasn't suffering massive amounts of blood loss, infection would set in, but he may not die because of the infection.
Right, but let me show, and I'm going to send this so
and
Dustin
now this,
can pull it up.
This is
he lost his whole arm, though. How is he not bleeding like crazy?
Well, he said the bone was sticking out. Surely it was amputated once they got to the hospital.
Yeah.
But, again, that story... That's a survivor story.
I know,
right
it's awesome.
there.
It's like
now that's what should be.
Do you see how fired up I got for you?
Yeah.
Like
I'm loving this enthusiasm, but I'm also thinking that should be the next Survivor series on television.
Yeah.
You want to reboot shows? Reboot Survivor, only real world shit. We're going to stick you in the middle of this swamp infested with alligators. You get your arm bit off. If you survive, we'll give you $100,000.
How bad do you want to be famous?
Enough to get your motherfucking arm bit off? I don't know.
Lord.
But this guy, we salute you, Mr. Florida Man of the Week. Thank you for your sacrifice and your courage. And honestly, again, that's a very uplifting Florida Man story.
Yeah.
Again, mad props, my brother. I don't know if I would have the mental fortitude to carry on.
See, that's where we get into that thing. What kicked in? What kicked in?
Survival instinct.
He said, "I don't have anything to live for." But why? But he freaking survived for 3 days.
Was it a higher power calling out to him, saying, "No, your sister needs to get back more"?
That's he thought.
I'm kidding. Maybe I don't know. I don't know this guy's history.
No,
but no. Maybe he survived for a higher purpose. And maybe it was to tell that story so we could tell that story.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But I found that just...
What was it? What was his name? Can you bring up his name?
Eric Merda.
Eric Merda?
Let me see how far off I was.
Murder.
Eric Murder. Eric Murder.
Murder face.
I was like, man, I ain't got nothing to live for. Let's just lay and die. To hell with it.
Again, that Florida Man of the Week, Mr. Eric Merda. We salute you, sir. Moving right along, I have to counter your Florida man. I don't even know if this is male or female yet. I'll get to it. But New York Post, Mississippi daycare workers fired after screaming at children in Halloween masks.
They were wearing Halloween masks?
Classic. So they're scaring the crap out of these kids. They're wearing like the ghost face from Scream. Yeah, it was good. A Mississippi daycare worker wiped away tears as she apologized for scaring little children with a Halloween mask after her worrying behavior left her unemployed this week. Staff members at Lil Blessings Childcare and Learning Center. I felt it needed the Lil. I felt it needed that little
That's
Lil.
Good. That's really
because
good.
It's LIL apostrophe.
Yeah.
Lil Blessed Childcare and Learning Center,
Lord.
located in Hamilton, Mississippi, were allegedly trying to put a scare into some. into some children who they thought had been bad. Said a whistleblower on Facebook post. That's awesome.
That's creative.
I mean, look, justify it however you want. You can be as woke as you want, but realistically, children suck. Children are assholes, and children need to be taught lessons.
Yes.
And sometimes, so they've taken away, you can't spank kids. You can't, corporal punishment has been like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Or you're not supposed to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I kind of liked it. Who doesn't
But
like
you're
it?
fucking creepy.
Who
So, yeah.
doesn't like a good paddling
I
sometimes?
got you.
Thanks, Principal Gilbo. I mean, dildo.
Okay. Too much, Max. Come on. Reel it back in.
Okay, so reeling it back in. But seriously, like kids, you can't hit the kids and to reprimand them or correct them. And while I can understand that because people take it too far and you leave bruises and you hurt them. Yeah, okay. But now you can't even scare them. You can't put the fear, like in the South, at least, you'd think you'd be able to put the fear of God into this children.
Yeah. No, I definitely had the shit scared out of me as a kid. And I don't know how, like, I don't know if it was a good or bad thing for me. I don't know. But because I have some vivid memories of being scared super young by probably adults that are fucking mentally unwell. So, you know what I mean?
Well,
so like
my father allowed me to watch the movie. And again, this is way before your time because this was an old movie when I was a kid. It's a movie called Dolls, and it's like pre-Puppet Master, but like little dolls come to life, and they were like, they had two. The one scene that I vividly remember was there was two dolls that were holding a saw, one on each end, and they saw this guy's like he was running away from the other dolls.
Yeah.
And they just started cutting this one guy's foot off as he was running.
Yeah, that happened in Arkansas, didn't it?
Yeah, but that was self-inflicted. The dolls were not involved in that situation. That was self-inflicted man with a miter saw. I mean,
I have to check that out. Dolls.
Dolls, DOLLS. Also, Puppet Master was a great one too.
Yeah.
But seriously, scared the crap out of me, and it made me terrified of dolls. Also, little dolls.
Well, who isn't though?
Yeah, most people are.
Yeah.
Most sane people are.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this lady. So we had the Florida Man of the Week, and I'm going to say the Mississippi Woman of the Week because this lady deserves a medal. Why she got fired is beyond me. Because look, kids need to be taught that there are limits to what you can and can't do. Yeah. Look,
literally, demons will come after you.
Respect my authority.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And the fact that, okay, so this toddler begins to scream and cry. I was like, well, if the toddler wasn't being such an asshole and shared his toys or snacks with little Timmy,
The demons wouldn't come after you.
the demons won't come after you.
Exactly.
There was this was a teachable moment, and the wokeism is just killing it.
Yeah.
And I would like before that's all I had, and that's the way it was.
And that was a teachable moment.
That was a teachable moment. The more you know, rainbows. But I before we go on, I want to hear. I'm done with this story, but I was listening to Tim Dillon, and he was talking to somebody. Who was talking to somebody about? I forget which episode it was, but there is no more, like local outrage. So nothing is localized anymore. So anytime somebody makes a boo boo, it goes viral.
Yes.
So instead of it being contained to Mississippi, where she might have gotten written up, but we
all know about it. We know about it.
But now it's in the New York Post.
Exactly.
And it's just some lady running around just going, "You little bastard!" Yeah. So, but I thought that was an interesting take on it because, again, the same thing that we would have been potentially subjected to when we were kids, being like, oh my God. Yeah, scaring the crap out of us when we were children would have been totally acceptable.
Exactly.
I think. Maybe not encouraged.
No, I mean, it's probably shitty in the grand scheme of things, but like, because like those are important years.
Yeah.
And you want kids to grow up in a world where they feel like they're safe and all that stuff. But at the same time, like, it's, I don't know, like that point about everything being like an echo. Everything's an echo heard around the world.
Yeah.
And it's just
Like there's no localized outrage. Everything is just expands, infinitely onto the internet.
Well, yeah, and like I mean, that's something that could like that's a domestic issue. That's a home issue. That's something that's like if people around there had a problem with it, like come to my house, motherfucker. Tell
Little
me.
angels.
Yeah. Don't I like and that's the thing, like there's only potentially she wouldn't have gotten fired if this many people didn't know about it.
If it didn't hit the New York Post.
Yeah, and them tears didn't
become an actual story.
Those tears were because she has to find a job and like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose my place to live. It's not because she's a remorseful.
Oh, dude, come on, man.
Scaring
Plenty
some
of
damn
people
kids.
are on welfare in Mississippi. She can be another one.
Yeah, no problem.
Whatever.
So
okay, so next story. I'm sorry, but yeah, I thought the Tim Dillon reference, you could appreciate that. I thought it was poignant.
Yes, I love Tim Dillon. Okay.
Why don't you marry him?
He is gay.
Why don't you do a podcast?
He is actually gay.
Well, why don't you do a podcast with him?
And I don't know if I'm gay or not, so I haven't figured that out.
We can test that theory later.
No, we won't. Stop it now. So, I'm going to preface this by saying if anybody that I know or anybody listening to this show has participated in this activity, do not watch this show. Do not talk to me or my family or come close to me in real life ever again. McDonald's is having adult Happy Meals this October.
I heard about this.
I
heard about this. Dustin, you got something to say?
No, I'm good. I'm just chilling.
Okay, just make sure you point that mic at your mouth because I want to catch those giggles too.
For limited time only, Happy Meals aren't just for kids. McDonald's teamed up with the fashion streetwear brand Cactus Plant Flea Market to release an adult meal box complete with a classic character toy. One day you ordered it's a quote. One day you ordered a Happy Meal for the last time and you didn't even know it.
Well,
what is going on?
Remember?
What is
Do you remember?
What is going on?
Do you don't remember? You don't remember your last Happy Meal?
Yeah, but like
it's all about nostalgia.
Yeah, but nostalgia is painful.
I mean, yeah, if you have a traumatizing childhood.
Well, for me, it's painful.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, I am running for my life.
The nostalgia is that word is actually usually associated with positive things.
Yeah, but it's like
nostalgic.
Warm and fuzzy. But just by the fact that it's the past and you can't actually go back, that makes it painful.
You're saying the warm and fuzzies were warm and fuzzy in a no zone?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
But you implied it.
So deeper.
No, but they're just.
No, but I'm not okay with that.
So it is obviously just a marketing ploy to get people to go, do you remember this retro toy?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember Flash Gordon? Do you remember the Ninja Turtles? I mean, if they
they're McDonald's
if they
characters.
had some old school throwback Ninja Turtles in there, you best believe I'm getting some motherfucking Happy Meals.
Yeah.
But also they're just cashing in on the nostalgia aspect that we're all kind of basking in.
Mm-hmm.
Stranger Things really ushered in a lot of it, just with the 80s nostalgia. But even before that, the reason that people are longing for this nostalgia is because life has been so fucking shitty.
Yeah.
Like everybody's so unhappy about everything else. And it's always, they want to look back and remember what they perceive to be better days. Even though I remember when I was in high school, I was bitching about everything and wanting to be an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm an adult going, man, I wish I could. I want a Happy Meal.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I saw that and I just wanted to share it with everybody and let everybody know that like, if you do that, like that's cool. That's on you. But like, I don't want to talk to you.
Just know that we're judging you.
Yeah. It doesn't even go that deep. I just don't want to talk to you.
Are adults not allowed to be happy too, Jackson?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I mean, most adults need that unhappy meal. That's why they're eating at McDonald's.
Yeah, people need pain.
Because if they were happy, they would be at home cooking something for their damn selves.
Yeah, exactly.
They wouldn't have to go through the fast food restaurant. Here's my argument against that. Adults don't need their happy meal. They don't get a happy meal because they're unhappy all the time. Because if you're eating at McDonald's, you don't have time to be happy because you're too busy working to survive.
I ate at McDonald's today.
Case in point.
I'm not proud of it. Look. If I'm gonna
I
do
eat McDonald's every week.
Yeah,
I'm
but
on the road all the time.
yeah, right. And you'll probably get
Quarter
it,
pound with cheese, extra pickles, brah.
and you're gonna get a Happy Meal next week, and you're not gonna tell me about it.
Oh, if I get a Happy Meal, I'm gonna live stream it.
No, please,
Oh yes.
please do.
Oh yes. And I'm gonna go, yes, this is terrible.
Yeah, I'll say this is the final episode of Brain Snacks. Everybody, smile and wave, baby.
Finally, he threatens to leave.
Yeah.
I've been the one threatening to fire him
Dustin's
for like
been
the
in
last
the
2
wings.
years.
Dustin's been in the wings for fucking forever.
It's my turn.
Okay, so
Maybe
look,
it's my
again,
turn.
hey, again, have a Happy Meal, an adult Happy Meal if you want. Just know that we're going to be publicly and vocally judging you. Is that okay?
Yeah, I guess let me know.
Okay, so I have political or I have like sciencey.
Whatever. Whatever.
Okay, I like this number.
Political
So we're
science?
going to go with borderline, and it's not technically, I guess, political, but we're going to go with this one because it's just one number short of our favorite number, 665.
Oh man, almost evil.
I know, right? You know, I think they dropped the one just so that you couldn't go 666 FBI employees left agency after misconduct investigations. Whistleblower disclosure.
Oh,
This is from the
Juicy.
Hill. So, Senator Chuck Grassley, Republican out of Iowa. Again, I don't know who the hell this is. I don't watch the news anymore.
mhm.
I get my news via Facebook news
Yeah.
newsfeed. That's how we come up with the show right now. But he said he obtained internal records from a whistleblower alleging 665 FBI employees retired or resigned following misconduct investigations to avoid receiving final disciplinary letters. Now, I would love to get more about these allegations,
Mhm.
and I would love to hear more. Like,
That's a lot of people.
well, it's also, again, it's a government agency, and they are government funded, and we fund the government.
right.
The American, like you at home, Dustin, you back there, even you, yeah. We're what pay for the FBI and the CIA. Well, maybe not the CIA because they're just selling fentanyl and cocaine now. But no, let's not forget heroin. Let's not forget heroin.
There you go.
But because we fund them, shouldn't that just obviously there's some sensitive information that we that's like top secret and state
that we can't
state
know.
secrets, but we should be able to hear about this.
That's vague, and that's a
This
lot of people.
misconduct.
Yeah.
Investigations. So what kind of, because there've been rumors about entrapment that the FBI has done entrapment investigations, and it's always been a big story that makes headlines because it shows that you need the FBI.
Yeah.
Because if the FBI wasn't here, well, this would have happened. Like that the Michigan governor the attempted kidnapping
Right.
of this wacky bitch. Like, look, I don't care for her politics. I don't want her to get kidnapped. But the people that are on trial for her, I think one got sentenced to 5 years, and I think another 2 of the 6 got completely exonerated because there were 4 FBI undercover agents that had infiltrated that group and kind of talked them into doing it.
Oh my God.
So that's entrapment.
That's
That's entrapment.
Yeah, exactly. Well, a little side tangent. Joe Rogan did a bit in one of his stand-up specials talking on this very thing where there were FBI agents in high schools going undercover and adults, getting kids to sell them drugs and then arresting them. What the hell?
Again,
Yeah.
They have
Same thing.
to prove that they have a purpose.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they can't get government funding.
Mm-hmm.
It was they have to remind the American public, this is why you need us.
Yep. Here's your Happy Meal.
It was a Governor Whitmore was the governor.
God bless you, Dustin.
And I guarantee you that Governor Whitmore, who was a Democrat and very vocally against Trump, and she had 8645 on her desk while she was doing an interview after the attempted kidnapping. And that 8645 is actually was a lot of people saw that as a call to kibosh Trump. Because 86, the 45th president.
Okay.
86 is, and
I didn't
then
know that.
86 is to just cut out.
Okay.
86 that. It's a term. It's a word. It's a phrase.
Okay, you're cool. I get it.
Yeah, and I'm hip, man.
I get it. I get
I'm
it.
hip. Obviously, you're not as hip as me.
I'm not.
But again, 665. And I'm going to go ahead and say the whistleblower might have been one of them. So that's 666. There's the mark of the beast. The FBI is Satan.
FBI's coming to eat your children.
Well, I mean, yes, I'm not going to go into other conspiracy theories.
Joe Biden is a lizard.
God, pedophile rings.
Yeah.
God, protecting pedophiles.
Oh my
Alleged.
Lord.
Alleged pedophiles.
Man, that's just math. That's just easy math.
Okay, so no, but that's it.
666.
But 665 FBI agents resigned before they could be officially disciplined.
Or whatever the hell they did.
Oh, they resigned or retired. And when you say retired, so they retired with full benefits, even though they may have been under investigation for misconduct.
Yeah, that was
So
definitely
we're
like
going to
an
still,
in-house
like the
scam.
American taxpayer, we're still going to pay that pension,
Oh, yeah.
even though these guys might be pieces of shit. I say might because I don't know the entire backstory on 665 individuals. But
That's too many people.
little suspect,
That's too many people leaving.
mighty sus. You looking mighty sus right now, my friend.
I know.
Isn't that what the hip kids are saying, sus? Or is that over now?
86.
Is
I still say so.
Exactly. Look,
Happy
I'm,
meals.
look, I'm being hip.
man.
Look, I'm not 38.
Hey, man.
I'm not 38,
let me
man.
just
I'm in
86
my
that.
early 20s. Pay no attention to the gray in my beard or the balding spots. Okay, so but yeah, that's all I have for that story. Do you have anything else?
I don't.
No?
I have
Okay.
nothing. I got nothing.
You got nothing? Okay, I got one more. Actually, I got two more. If we want to do two more, we're
Go
not.
for it.
We're not going to do well. Okay, so to keep it political, God, dang it! To keep it political, I want to talk about this because this is awesome. President Joe Biden, President Joe Biden caught on hot mic saying, drum roll, please, drum roll. Where's the drummer? God damn it!
Hold on. I was trying to think of something funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm playing with my knife. All right. Okay. Drum roll, please.
Nobody fucks with a Biden.
You said that?
Nobody fucks with a Biden. So, yes, President Biden, President Joe Biden caught
off
on
his
hot
mask.
mic saying, "No one fucks with a Biden." After Ron DeSantis' press conference, Biden was speaking to Fort Myers Beach Mayor Ray Murphy, who responded, "Yeah, you got that right." It's not clear who Biden was referring to, and his next statement, "And you can't argue with your brothers outside the house," didn't really narrow it down. So they don't know if he was talking about Ron DeSantis with the Martha's migrants.
That's where my mind went. Was this had to be some kind of like scrap about that?
But yeah, prayers, positive vibes for Southern Florida. Got hit by the hurricane. But that's why Biden was down there doing a press conference with DeSantis. And again, mad props to both of them for being, big boys. Look at you. You can actually get along to actually take care of your constituency and not be just giant political pieces of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, they really funny.
That's crazy.
Really funny.
fucks with the Biden.
Now, again, whataboutism, just for funsies. What if Trump was caught on a hot mic saying nobody fucks with the Trumps? Front page news.
Oh, yeah. Where'd you find that again?
This was on The Wrap. We've got Hollywood covered. That's it. But nobody fucks with the Biden. Domain. Meanwhile, Hunter Biden, he has gun charges, drug charges. The FBI, 665 of them, were in possession of his laptop that had potentially incriminating evidence of him having, again, alleged sex with an underage person. So child pornography on his laptop at a minimum, if not him downright doing the deed. But that was all covered up. You know what? Don't worry about it, guys, because they're just like us. They're just regular ass jagoffs.
Just regular Joe.
They have to abide by all the same laws, rules, and regulations that you and I do, Mrs. and Mrs. and shit, them, they, Joe America. Did I cover all the pronouns?
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
I will be running for anti-office.
And I will be running to my car now.
And I will be running away.
Get me away from this man. He wants to go into politics.
No. I will be running for anti-office.
Oh, okay.
I will be running for the anarchist party where we advocate doing absolutely nothing for you.
Hey.
You can go fuck yourself. Figure it out for your damn self.
Hey, nice to meet you. At least you're honest. I like it.
See, I'd never have a political future. I'm too honest.
I know.
Yeah, no. Fuck you.
Okay. When?
No, I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Okay.
Like, you talk to Putin? No. Fuck you. That's, look, Ukraine's not cool. We can all agree. You killing a bunch of people in Ukraine, not cool. But nobody wants to talk about NATO fucking around and poking the bear.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. Look. But yeah, I'm not a Putin apologist for fucking pointing that out. I'm just saying. So one more thing. This is not political.
Do it.
I mean, it might be political. It's not. I don't think it is, but I think we can make. I think if the last 7 years. Let's go. Last 7 years. I think the last 7 years have taught us anything. Is that we can make absolutely anything we want political.
Yeah,
and it's totally justifiable as long as you point the finger and say they f this up.
Yeah,
but this, I don't think this is just interesting. ScienceAlert.com. Strange ripples have been detected at the edge of the solar system. Ripples, like a ripple in time. The bubble of space encasing the solar system might be wrinkled, at least sometimes. Data from a spacecraft orbiting Earth has revealed ripple structures in the termination shock and heliopause, shifting regions of space that mark one of the boundaries between the space inside the solar system and what's outside interstellar space. The results show that it's possible to get a detailed picture of the boundary of the solar system and how it changes over time. So I was under the impression that the universe, including our galaxy, is just ever expanding.
Mm-hmm.
Our solar system is always just, now it may be slowly expanding, but it's always expanding.
Yeah.
But maybe the universe is always expanding, but because we have such a big gravity well in our solar system, maybe it just keeps us locked in. Again, amateur physicist, suck it, whatever.
Ripples.
Yes, ripples in space at the edge of our solar system that fluctuate and change. So our solar system, even if it's not expanding, it is moving and changing.
I was going to compare.
Now, obviously,
it to
we're hurtling through space on a rock, a rock, and then our rock is attached to a solar system, and our solar system is flying through the universe.
Right. I was going to compare it to Ruffles, the chip, but those don't change. So you said the ripples change. So
the ripples
it's a little different than the chips.
Yeah, I mean, I do miss some Ruffles, some sour cream and onion.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. That's just what I thought of.
Pringles.
Yeah,
I'm a Pringles guy.
You like Pringles? I like kettle cooked chips.
Oh yeah,
I'm not a big chip guy.
You know what chips I like? I like pussy flavored chips.
Hey, that's
I
cool.
like some Chaz chips.
Hey, Chaz.
Hey, Chaz, can we please get this endorsement? We've been talking about every single episode since we brought it up.
Max, you're wasting your time. They're not listening. We just got to buy the chips.
We just got to
buy the Chaz chips.
We just got to buy the pussy chips.
Did you see that episode, Dustin? Okay.
Yeah. So our producer doesn't. Our show is so great that even our producer, who drives 5 hours a day, he just told me this, drives 5 hours a day, doesn't have time to listen to our podcast while he's on the road.
I'm just jamming. All right, that's all I'm doing. I'm just jamming in the car.
You can jam out with us. Apparently
I'll
not.
catch up next drive.
Listen.
You hear that guilt trip, man?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Man.
You missed the pussy chips.
Look,
I mean, we did.
There are pussy flavored chips. And I said pussy.
Flavored chips, woke ass Skittles. You're missing a whole lot.
I got a 12-hour drive in 3 days. I'll catch up.
But we would
whatever.
like to point out that it is great to be back in the studio. We've got our boy Dustin here. Andrew was here earlier. We did another special episode, which may or may not air before Thursday, but it probably won't. So stay tuned for a super sweet episode that'll be airing tomorrow.
Yep.
Question mark. Stay tuned for details. I don't have all the answers. Don't ask me things. Jesus Christ.
Hey, man, relax.
Dude, I'm under a lot of pressure. Okay? I have a lot going on.
It's okay.
Okay?
Hey, look, it's fine.
You think this just happens? A lot goes into this. Thank you for joining Brain Stacks podcast. My name is Max, and I'm going to have a mental breakdown.
All right, I'm about to go give him some cuddles.
It's cuddle time. And we're going to have to sign off because it is now cuddle time because we're having a Brain Snacks with Jaxon and Max slumber party. Wait till you see my 90.
I've already seen it.
I ain't got no undies either.
I already seen it.
Birthday suit.
Oh,
okay.
I love skin to skin.
We play tummy sticks later.
Yeah.
We hope that you enjoy this episode of Brain Snacks with Jaxon and Max.
Or not. We don't give a fuck.
The not so remote show. We hope that it was maybe mildly offensive. And if please do us a solid and go to brainsnackspodcast.com. Sign up for our newsletter. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not.
If you want.
I mean, is it really a newsletter if I don't put out anything new in like 2.5 months?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll write one tonight. Huh. So, hey, if you haven't subscribed to a newsletter, maybe you should, because I released one 2 days before we aired this episode. Suck it.
So, yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We love you, and we will see you again next Thursday. Also, stay tuned for a special bonus episode and maybe a couple other bonus episodes. So we may be doing 2 a week here for a little bit.
Hey.
All love. Y'all be good.
See ya.
Don't be a dick.
Did you subscribe?